Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Pokémon White. It feels so good to actually say that again because for the longest time I did not think that I would be coming back to this game to show off the post-game. I'm gonna try to make this as short as possible, but there aren't many things we're doing in this episode, so maybe this will fluff content. Way back when the main story of Pokemon White first ended, about a week or two later, I ended up recording the first two episodes of the post-game back-to-back. And what happened was, shortly thereafter, the hard drive on my PC went kaput. So I ended up losing those files because I forgot to transfer them over to my external hard drive. And, well, I had to delete my original save file, play all the way back through the main story, just to be able to sit right here after the final battle with Getsis, here in the bedroom of the house in Unova Town, and oh my god, it feels so good to be back for the post-game of Pokemon White. Oh my goodness, it feels so good. Just to let you know, everybody on the team is roughly the same 6 team members, obviously, but their natures are different, their Pokeballs are probably different, basically a lot of things are different about them. Even their movesets are a little bit different, I think, maybe not so much for some of them, and I tried to get their abilities to be the same. I don't think Lightning Rod's the same on Zebstrika. But Swarm is the same for Scolipede. I think this moveset is a little bit different. I think Sludge Bomb is new. I might be wrong. Swanna does not have Big Peck. Swanna has Keen Eye now. But this moveset is about the same. For Hawthorne, Iron Barbs is like its only ability unless it's hidden. This moveset is a little different. I think Flash Cannon's different. Crocodile, Shadow Claw, I believe, is new. Still Moxie, which I definitely was going to make sure I got a Moxie Crocodile. I mean, come on. I would be foolish not to. Crocodile is so good with Moxie. And by the way, I think it's actually the same nature, too? Lonely? No. I think it was Naive, wasn't it? Yeah, because it ups speed. But Crocodile's speed is still pretty fast as it is, but... And of course, our starter Pokemon, Emboar, which, by the way, was a jolly nature. One of the best natures for Emboar, and I got it when I reset to play through the game again. So, hooray, because Emboar has really good attack, but its speed is lacking. So having a plus speed is going to be very, very good. And that is an update on everybody on the team. Like I said, it pretty much the same, just a little bit different. And now that I've wasted about 4 minutes of your time, I just started recording the series again, and my puppy just wants to be in my room, stretch out, hit my metal desk. That's great. Anyway, let us finally step foot out of the bedroom here in Unova Town after months and months and months of waiting. I am sorry that I kept you waiting, but here we go. It is finally time for me to do the beginning events of the post-game once again. But for you, you'll be Puppy. Why? Puppy, stop! Stop playing with the metal desk, please. I'm trying to record it, please. Please, puppy, hang on. Although, I'm using my headset again to record, so it's not like this is okay. Move away from the metal desk. He moved away from the metal desk on his own. He knew I was on my way. Because I was going to just put him on my futon, but... You know what, Puppy wants to move near my door where the blanket is blocking noise from escaping the room. Anyway, I wasted like an extra minute and a half of your time. Welcome home, James. Seems like you've been through many amazing things. Is it not so? Incredible, really. Amazing, absolutely meeting these two Pokemon of legend. This is... Oh, I still wear my disguise. Pardon? Or rather, let me introduce myself. I am a globe-trotting elite of the International Police. My name, no, I shall inform you of my codename only. My codename, it is Looker. It is how I am called. Behind the scenes in this region of Unova, an organization called Team Plasma conspires. This I have heard, and therefore to the region I must come, but thanks to the gym leaders and to you, yes, Team Plasma's castle has fallen, and the members, they have gone upon their separate ways. This is what I hear most certainly. Why are you in this game again? But however, the ones known as the Seven Sages, still, they hide themselves in the Unova region. And so in the end it explains why I must ask this of you, trainer of amazing skill. Travel the Unova region and search it up and search it down for the Seven Sages. Alder, the champion of renown, recommended you to my notice. Are you willing to help me? Do I have to? Why are you even in this game, Looker? This is It all started with Gen 4. It went downhill because Looker has to appear in every freaking game for God knows why. But yes, against my better judgment, the only way I can really advance through this post-game is by helping you. Excellent, I thank you. Now I feel as if I perhaps a million people on my side. Permit me to give you this into your hands. We received a Super Rod. That's a Super Rod, right? Yes, correct. It is certainly a Super Rod. Weren't we talking about Team Plasma's Seven Sages? What does this have to do with looking for those people? I see. It is truly James's mama to ask so. What a magnificent question, I admire it. It is my pleasure to answer. Absolutely nothing. I see. Yes, I shall provide the explanation of this Super Rod. First, face the water and employ the rod. Second, concentrate your focal point. When it occurs that these Pokemon bite, exclamation point will indicate. Immediately reel in. For the rest, James, I depend on you. And that's it. Mom doesn't even have an explanation for us. She just stands there looking at the door after Looker disappears. Anyways, after that eventful beginning sequence in more ways than one, thanks a lot, puppy, let's exit our home and let us explore the Unova region up and down once more. Hey James, is Looker through talking to you? I'm sorry. By the time I went to get the Striaton City gym leaders, everything was over. If that's the case, I let Getsis escape when the Shadow Triad created an opening. Getsis? The Shadow Triad? I'll tell you later about what happened in the castle. It's more important to ask what you plan to do now, Bianca. You know what? I'm gonna go to White Forest. That's the city on the other side of Route 16, when you leave from Nimbasa City. If you go that way, you might be able to meet all sorts of Pokemon you've never seen before. Oh, well, this is nice timing. I see you're all here. Just a moment ago, I got some National Pokédex data from an acquaintance. Since you're here, let's upgrade your Pokédex with the National Pokédex data. I'm sure you'll be visiting a wider range of places. Naturally, that means you'll be encountering more Pokémon. Let me see your Pokédex for a sec. There you go, Bianca. Next up is Charon. And last but not least, our Pokédex has been upgraded to the National Mode. You can now switch your Pokédexes to the National Pokédex mode. Completing the National Pokédex surely will be a big challenge, so take your time, enjoy yourselves, and meet lots of Pokémon! Wow, the National Pokédex! It looks like there are tons of Pokémon I don't know yet! I want to show Mom and Dad my Pokédex! I gotta go! Let's meet again somewhere, okay? Bianca's as impatient as ever. No matter what is going on. I think I'll travel all the way around Unova, starting at Route 1 again. I'm sure I'll discover lots of new things. Could be I'll encounter the 7 sages along the way. And James, if we spy each other along the way, let's battle again, okay? Bianca has a set goal, Chirin has a set goal, and for the rest of this episode, so do I. So, I will meet you at the first little extra tidbit information location stuff that I have no other place for in this post-game section of this Let's Play. So, without any further ado, to Castelia City we go. Alright, there are a couple of places I want to show off here in Castelia City, beginning with the pier along this area. So, if we come over here, the Royal Unova, which apparently only operates in the evening, even though it's evening in the game right now. I mean, I guess because it's past midnight when I'm recording. But anyway, the Royal Unova runs during the evenings, and there are a set amount of trainers inside the Royal Unova depending on the day of the week. And depending on the day of the week, there are prizes that are giving out should you defeat every single trainer. So, I'm going to show what the days of the week and the prizes that are given out, as well as the number of trainers are on screen right now. So there you go. I would recite it off the top of my head, but I didn't jot it down in my notes. So yeah, you'll just get the screenshot in the edited video. Like, you can't see this because I'm not using Facecam, but like, okay. I usually, when I'm commentating, I talk with my hands. In fact, sometimes I do it in regular life, too. But, like, right now, I'm waving my left hand, my free left hand, like, in front of my commentary track. It's actually quite hilarious. So, yeah, I don't know. I just felt like pointing that out. But anyway, yeah, so that's the first thing I wanted to show off in Castelia City. How about we just head straight north onto Castelia Street? I remember the name of this street for some reason. And let's head into the Game Freak building. Because the Game Freak building has a couple of things. We had that Zorua event, you know, those two guys right there, looking all cool and such, but there are 2 things here. I'm only showing off one thing for now, because the other thing involves high-leveled Pokemon, so, I'm gonna ignore you for a little while longer, and I'm just gonna head straight up into where the director is. Hi there, I am the game director. Oh, you are working on your Pokédex. If you fill it up a lot, please let me see. So, if you were to fill up the, I think, is it national, or, it's probably the national one, to be fair, because I think this, I don't know. Anyway, if you fill up a Pokédex, you'll get a diploma. You usually get one in every game that the game director's in, or from somebody in the game, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna throw that up on screen right now, because there is no way in hell that I'm gonna be doing that without using cheating exploits. So, yeah, there's the screenshot of the diploma you get for completing one of the Pokédexes. I think it's the Unova one. I don't know. And that's the only screenshot I was able to find, so whatever one it is, there it is. I don't know if it's Unova or National, but that does it here for the Game Freak building. And now, I will meet you back on Route 4, the Desert Resort, and I will be seeing you for something very special to end off this very first episode of the Pokémon White post-game. By the way, if you were to read these signs on the route connecting gates, they would mention that there are Pokémon outbreaks on certain routes. I don't know if you were fully able to catch that just now, But there was apparently a Pokemon outbreak on Route 11. So yeah, there you go. I just wanted to mention that. Anyway, to the desert we have arrived. I was gonna say to the desert we go, but we're here. So let's try to avoid Pokemon battles, trainer battles, any kind of battles really. And hello, you're still looking statuey and Pokemon-y. Let's go over here. Hi there, James. I heard about these Pokemon statues, and I came to look into their origins. I've learned that each of these Pokemon statues is actually a real Pokemon. It's called Darmanitan. It's sleeping, so it's become like a stone. When I quickly measured how long they've existed, it was amazing. Around 2,500 years. Seems like they went to sleep that long ago. That means they've been here since before this place was in ruins, when the Relic Castle was flourishing. Perhaps they were guarding the city. These Pokemon, they are either in a state of hibernation or meditation, so if you wake them, they will become active once again. And the item that wakes up Darmanitan is actually this Rage Candy Bar. That's why I shall share one with you, James. And we have received a Rage Candy Bar. Well, I'm headed back to the Pokemon Research Lab. Be seeing you. Now, I'm not sure if you can do this before the post-game or not. I highly doubt it. The only chance you really would have is probably after encountering Juniper, in Opelucid City. But anyway, she gave us a Rage Candy Bar, so we might as well use it to waken this Darmanitan. Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey, Darmanitan. How are you doing? Level 35 Darmanitan. So we're pretty high leveled compared to it, kind of, sort of. First and foremost, it's been so long since I've done a battle in this game, my goodness. So I'm just gonna Thunder Wave you, just so you can get instantly paralyzed. That is amazing. Okay, now I'm actually gonna just chuck a Pokeball because I don't actually want to sit here really too long. So, actually no, I want to show off what's special about this Darmanitan. Can I even attack it without taking it out? I don't think so. Maybe I can use a Fire-type move with Emboar? I don't know. I don't think I can even hit this thing at all. I'll try. I'm gonna send out Ferrothorn. It's very risky sending out a Pokemon that is 4 times weak to fire on a Flare Blitz. Oh my god! Oh, I know it's 4 times super effective, but goodness lord. Okay, well, thanks for using Flare Blitz, Darmanitan. Now I can show off what's so special about these Darmanitan. So, as you see, an ability activated called Zen Mode, and that sends them to the form that you see in the overworld, where they're blue and statue-like. And this special ability is only available to certain Darmanitan like these, and they activate when Darmanitan's health is below halfway. And these Darmanitan not only get a new ability and a new form, but also a secondary type, which is Psychic. So it's very, very cool that Darmanitan got this little special thing to it. I'm gonna send out my Emboar, and now we can start chucking I wasn't expecting it. I mean, it is 4 times super effective. I still wasn't expecting it to take out Ferrothorn, being that we were freaking 15 levels higher, but my goodness, alright. Maybe it was a critical hit and I wasn't paying attention, I don't know. We'll just chuck an Ultra Ball, why not? Go Ultra Ball, let's see if we can catch it on the first ball. Less than half health, lower leveled by a lot, paralyzed, 1, 2, 3, Yeah, we definitely caught the Darmanitan. Like I said, there's nothing really special about these Darmanitan except for the new form exclusive to this, and the secondary type, which is kind of useless when you think about it, considering it only gets Zen mode and the Psychic type when it's below half health, and if you were to heal it, obviously, it gains back its regular form, so it's very weird. Anyways, with that is going to end off this first episode of the Pokemon White postgame. It feels so good to be playing this game again. But with that, thank you for watching, and next time, we will be taking a tour around places of Unova we have not seen before. So with that, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time!